Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Boone because that's what you want me to call you. You don't want
He's
to.
a little pissed that that he couldn't say I'm here with Mark. I'm Mark. I'm Mark. I'm Mark. Yeah,
It would have been the Mark and Mark
Mark
show.
and Mark and Mark.
Yeah, it would have
Mark.
been great.
Mark this. Mark this. But everybody calls me Boone. So.
Absolutely. We're at the USA Film Festival. You're here for helicopter.
Wait. What's it called?
The USA Film Festival.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think it was?
Where are we?
Telluride.
Telluride? Is that where we are?
We should do every film festival name intro, and then we can use this for like any film festival. You know, that would be kind of a new thing to try out. Right?
But where are we?
We're in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, damn.
Helicopter Mom. You're in Helicopter Mom, and we're very happy that you have made a special appearance here. It's very nice to have you, especially fresh off of.
And who are you?
I'm Mark Walters with BigFanboy.com.
Okay, is that in Dallas?
It is in Dallas. We're the longest running movie news website in Dallas.
In Dallas.
In Dallas.
Okay, you got proof of that.
Yeah, I could draw up some records if you need to take a look at them.
Here we go. All right, I think I'm on
Okay.
point now.
So we're here for Helicopter Mom, and it's very nice of you to be here. And you're coming fresh off of a wonderful series, Sons of Anarchy. It was so great to see you in that, and we've seen you in so many.
Wonderful series.
Wonderful
Just
series.
Wonderful.
Heartwarming, fun for the whole family.
There you go.
It's the kind of thing.
I do shows, signings and meeting fans and everything, and I have to have a child service person at every one of those shows to take care of, to have the people who bring their 4-year-old children who watch the show to have them arrested. In every show, and I mean, the lockup is huge.
It seems kind of funny to me in a way because the show did have a great run, but it almost feels like I wanted there to be more to it, but you guys did really wrap things up nice and neat. And what were your feelings about the way everything
I don't
ended?
think he's going to make this through. He seems like it. Are you all right, man?
I'm good, man.
Is he bobbing back and forth?
Yeah,
He's doing these.
I'm trying to get a good angle. You guys just keep talking. Don't worry about me.
How did you feel about the way everything wrapped up and kind of closed up on the show there? Sons of Anarchy, we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I actually I don't think I've been asked that question because I don't really look forward to answering it. I guess so. I would say that I wasn't unhappy that the show ended after 7 years. I mean, it's just because it was just a lot of time of my life. Other than that, I don't regret it at all. It was a great run, and people really loved the show, I guess, a lot of people, and that's great. So,
well, it's a tricky thing because there's always that danger of when you have a good TV series, you can run the risk of trying to take it too far. And then there's always the danger of sometimes a series ends before it really got to say everything it needed to say. And I felt like you guys had a really nice, just kind of complete circular arc, like from beginning to end. It was great.
Well, I do feel that, and not because I played Bobby Munson, but it felt like the show was over when he died. Something in the show died that wasn't kind of retrievable. That's what I've heard a lot from people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't long before the end, but whatever.
Yeah. Can I also say, I just want to geek out on you for a little bit. I thought you were so terrific in The Quick and the Dead. It's one of my favorite movies. I always try to introduce people to that film whenever I find out they haven't seen it. And your character especially, it's one of those great, like, chewing scenery type of guys. Like, I bet you just loved being able to sink your teeth into that.
Sam just, like, every day I came to that set and I was like, okay, man, can I do this? Could you please, let me do this, Sam, please? And he's like, do it. And there's scenes in that movie that that were not written in that I think they made it in a hunk of them where I'm just staring at Sharon Stone just like for the longest time.
Disconnect. Yeah, you got
And
that
then
disconnect.
and then there's a scene. I think that it's the scene where I don't know if this one made it in, but some of it did, where I like try and get her to leave town with me.
Yeah.
There's that scene's in there.
I think it's in there. I think there's something like
Where,
she
where I, like she's on the way to go see Gene Hackman, and I just like appear as she's walking across the town and go like, you got to get out of here, babe. You got to get out of town. Like it with me. And Sam, that's all. I suggested that to Sam, and he was like, yeah, man, do it.
It's great that he lets you have that kind of creative freedom and,
Yeah.
and bring something to it that you want to bring to it.
He's a great actor. Have you ever seen him?
Oh, well, yeah, going all the way
thing
back to like Crime Wave, and then he was also in...
and that thing where he plays the counselor. He is
is
so
it
funny.
Indian Summer?
Yes, something like that.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
it's called that.
Yeah, I think that's the name of it, yeah.
He's hilarious.
He is great in that. You and I, we're there. You know, we're thinking the same thing on some of these things.
Don't mark me, baby.
But talk a little bit about about Helicopter Mom
Well, Helicopter
and
Mom
what that
was-
experience was like.
It was just great to play like a completely fairy tale father.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what that guy is. He just comes in and just, he doesn't say anything wrong. He's right on point with a mad woman who just should be stuffed in a bag. I didn't say that.
How are people going to interpret that quote? That's what I want to know.
No, I mean, just that character is so obnoxious. You just, come on, woman, please, would you just give your son a break?
Mhm.
So it is just, and it just seems to be a plague in the land of parents who they just won't leave their children alone.
Yeah,
And I don't think they're doing their children that much good.
yeah.
They're rather creating weakness in a child when you don't give them enough room to find out who they are by themselves.
I was just having a conversation with somebody about this the other day about how parents today, like I look back on my parents and I feel like I was, very fortunate and they looked after me in just the right ways, but they had that ability to let me grow and find myself.
Yeah.
Whereas today's parents are so
Up
overcompensating.
in
Yeah, they just
their kids' stuff, man.
Yeah.
They are up inside of their intestinal tract. It's really not cool. I think, but I don't think.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
I don't think.
Give yourself a little more credit.
I don't
than that.
think.
Yeah, you do. Two projects I wanted to talk about that you have coming up. One is Django Lives. Can you talk a little bit about this, or is it still kind of in the early?
I just wish it would get off the ground.
Right.
It's
And this is the
Franco
original
Nero.
Franco Nero playing.
Well, he
Django.
committed. He's committed to it. It's a good script. I just don't know if it'll get off the ground.
Yeah, I hope so, because it'd be so great to
Joe
see it.
DiAugustine wants to direct that, and he's like an old friend of mine. We did a movie called One Night with You, which has never gotten out, but that's a good movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
And
saw that movie?
One Night with You?
Yeah,
I think
with-
so. Yeah. I've seen almost all of your films. I was going back looking through your resume, and it was amazing to me how many of your movies I had seen. And I forgot that you were in Memento before you worked with Nolan on Batman Begins. So
Right.
you're kind of like a good luck charm for Nolan. Like, he needs to put you in more of his films.
Because those are the best films he's made.
Well, I think Batman Begins is the best Batman film. I stand by that.
Well, I thought the next one was.
The Dark Knight's pretty good, but I still think Batman Begins is like a cohesive story. It's
Yeah.
just the best of the three.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and then you've got several different movies coming out. One of them that kind of intrigued me was Ghost House. Can you talk any?
Ghost House is just it's I don't know how that'll turn out. We just shot that, so it looks beautiful. What I've seen of what they did, it's we made it in Thailand, and everybody seemed capable. So I mean, actually, I'm more worried about what I did in that movie than anybody else.
Yeah. Any other projects you're working on currently? You want to talk
I just finished a movie called Let Me Make You a Martyr.
Wow, all the time. Good.
Yeah, good title and really good script by a guy named John Schwab, and kind of an autobiographical thing. Take place in Tulsa. It's and I kind of I'm sort of had a lot to do with how this thing got put together. Nico Nicotera from Sons, Rat Boy,
Yeah.
he's the lead, and
Are you guys shooting it in Tulsa?
it's
Okay.
I think they finished today. I had other stuff. I was there for twice already, but Marilyn Manson's in it. I mean, I kind of like my character, sort of the reason the whole thing occurs, really. And Rebecca Kennedy, a bunch of really good actors. So,
Yeah.
hope, I mean, that's such a beautifully written movie. I hope it turns out.
Cool, man.
And I don't know. And then I'm doing another movie with Salome, who directed Helicopter Mom, where I'm playing a rodeo clown.
Perfect. Just perfect.
So
Come on. That's
Yeah.
like the role of a lifetime, isn't it? Doesn't everybody want to be a rodeo clown? at
yeah,
some
they
point in their
do.
life?
Yeah, hopefully. Who Penelope Ann Miller is, and the guy Jake. What is his name? I'm sorry, I've never met him. So the lead in Vampire Diaries, and this other guy Jake Weiner. I'm sorry, Jake.
We still
I've
love
never
you,
seen.
Jake.
I've just never seen your name written or anything. So, but yeah, that we're gonna start in about a week.
Yeah.
So,
Well, cool, man. I really think, like, honest to God, I mean, you're like one of my favorite faces to see in any sort of movie production, things like that. You have a real natural, very realistic quality about you, and I've always appreciated that. And it's great to see that.
All right.
It's great to see that in person.
Right.
It's great. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, the girls are almost here. It's great to see that in person that you're just as nice as I want
Okay,
you to
well,
be.
then, if the girls are almost here, shut up. Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mark and Mark show is over. Boone, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming to Dallas, and we're very glad to have you here.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, bud.